Hello. So now I'm here with the second part, that is income and other goals. So income, once again, like from all these examples that I taught you, last time, from here we come to conclusion that most of the things that people desire are regular work, better wages, and decent price of their crops or other products that they produce. In other words, they want more income. Okay. Now, besides seeking more income, one way or other, people also seek things like equal treatment, freedom, security, and respect of others. They resent discrimination. All these are important goals. In fact, in some cases, these may be more important than more income or more consumption, because material goods are not all that you need to live. Okay, from here, at first we saw that various people desire better wages, like most of them. So the main developmental goal was to get more income, get better wages. But beside these, there are few more important developmental goals, and sometimes these developmental goals are even more important than better wages. Like, see, if you're working, like if you're doing a job, okay, like I'm giving you an example. You may not be doing, but still, just take an example that you are doing a job, okay, and your main motive will be getting a good income, good salary. But but just think about the situation in your office. If you're working there and you are not given equal treatment as that of the other people, if you're discriminated on basis of something, on any grounds, maybe for anything, for your caste, for your gender, for your religion, if you're discriminated on that basis, would you like that? Or like, even if you're given salary of consider a salary of around 5 lakhs, okay, would you like to live? Would you like to do the work there, even if you're discriminated on? Even if you're not given equal treatment and freedom, like if you're not given freedom of speech, if you can't speak in there or your own, if you can't if you can't make yourself understandable, or if you can't clarify yourself, would you like that? I don't think so. And then comes security. Consider if you're given 5 lakhs, but there is no job security. The boss can fire you whenever he wants to. You don't have a security of the job. And then respect of others. You're not respected. Just think, you're not respected. Would you like to work in that place even if all this happens to you? Even if you're not treated equally? Even if you are not given your freedom? Even if you are not given a security, a job security that a person desires? And even if you are not respected? Would you like to stay there? Just think by yourself. I think you all won't like this. You all will resent it. You all will hate it. They resent discrimination. This means that most of them hate discrimination. And I hope that you guys also hate discrimination. You also don't want to be discriminated on a basis of something. And since India is secular as well as independent and independent country, right? So no one is discriminated, and it's a republic as well. So all the wealth that has been generated will be shared equally with everyone. I don't think there should be any discrimination on the basis of anything, on any grounds. So this para was about this, that sometimes all these things like better income, not better income, I'm sorry for this, but people like equal treatment, freedom, security, and respect for others, all of it are sometimes more important than more income and more consumption, because material goods are not all that you need to live. Okay, like even if you have lots of money, can you buy your respect by that? You can't. Respect is something that is to be given. That is to be given by everyone, and you need to respect yourself first, so that you will be respected by the others. And I don't think money can buy respect. Moreover, if sometimes you may like suffer from disease, money can give you good treatment. Yeah, it's needed, but like, can it like cure you? Like, just money can cure it? I don't think so. It requires skill as well, not always money. Okay, so now next para is about money, or the material things that we buy with this money, is one factor that our lives depend upon. But can we say that it is the most important thing? No. Even there are something like, even like our quality of life is even dependent on non-material things. Like we read right now about respect, equality, security, etc. So even caring for others these all non-material things are also sometimes very important. And here, if you can't understand this, then I would here in the book only it is given, example is given about your friend, like the role of your friend in your life. If you don't have a friend, like you desire for the friendship as well, right? Even if you have even if you're very rich, you want friends, right? So you can't buy friends with your money, can you? I don't think you can. You just need friendship needs caring. That's it. This is all about, and similarly there are many things that are not easily measured, but they mean a lot to our lives. Most of the time, all of this are ignored actually. So it will be wrong to conclude that what cannot be measured is not important, right? Like something that cannot be measured is not important. That will be wrong actually. So now we are in here with the next para. That is, there's an example given. It is, if you get a job in a far off place, before accepting you would try to consider many factors apart from income. Okay, so before accepting the job, you would like to consider many factors apart from income. That is, what are the facilities that are provided for your family, and the working atmosphere or opportunity to learn. Think about that you have been provided a job with a high salary, high income, and that won't have a job security, and also it will be in a far off place from your family, and it will not provide you that much of, it won't provide you any facility for your family. Would you like, and there's another job that will give you less payment, but there will be job security, and it will be situated near your family, and it will also provide good facilities for your family. You would like to take the less pay. Even if it's less pay, you will choose that because that one is more that one is more affordable. So that will be good for you, good for you as well as your family. And after that, here is it's given. Similarly, for development, people look at mix of goals. Okay, here it's given about a woman. If a woman is engaged in a paid work, then it will help to increase their dignity in the society, and the society will respect her more as she earns. Like, she's been respected for her household work also. But if she's engaged in some more paid work in offices or some other places, then she will be more respected on the ground of that. And there should be a safe and secure environment so that the women can go out for working, can help to increase the level of income for their family. And this will also actually lead to the development of the country. How, you may ask, how? Wait, so since the women are also earning, so they'll also earn a bit of money, and it will help to increase the economic economy of our country. And if it helps to increase the economy of the country, then it will actually lead to the development of our country. And that's it about women. So there is another question I would like to give you. That is the development goals that people have are not only about better income, also about other important things in life. Explain with examples. Okay, so here the question, you have to understand the question and you have to write the answer. And if you have any problem with the answers, you can obviously write in the comment box, and I'll describe, or I'll try to help you out with the answers. That is, the development goals that people have are not only about better income, but also about other important things in life. We, like, this entire thing that we studied right now was about this, that it's not about better income. Like, developmental goals are not always about income. It also include that non-material things. The non-material things are equality, respect, security, etc. And you have to explain all this by yourself. And if you have any problem, you can further write in the comment box. And then next we are here with the national development. So national development is all about from this from this heading we understand that this entire para will be about national development. The national is the nation, the development we know, so development of the nation. Okay, so here there's an important line. It is important to keep in mind that different person could have different as well as conflicting notions of a country's development. Okay, so it is about a different person could have different as well as conflicting notions of a country's development. In earlier examples, I told you about that Narmada Bachao Andolan, the tribal people. What will the tribal people think? The tribal people think that a country will develop only when they will have their forest won't be destructed, when they will be protected, when all the according to this tribal people, the tribal people want that Narmada Bachao Narmada river should not be dammed. Like, they don't want the damming. They think that the forest should be protected, and if the forests are protected, the country will develop. But the industrialists, they will think that the construction of dam will increase the efficiency of the country, and therefore it will help to increase it will help in developing our country or our nation. So all these are both the developmental goals are different and they are conflicting, right? So after that, it has been stated that it comes that national development should be fair, and the development should consider various aspects. That if the development should take place in such a way that it won't discriminate anyone. It will take everyone's advice, and it'll also look into everyone's benefit, that all of the people should benefit from this developmental goals and from the national development. Okay, so that's why national development is a bit tough, but still it benefits a lot of people, like most of the people. And now we have next page is about how to compare different countries or states. So first, what is it about? How to compare different countries or states in the in the developmental process? Like, how much developed a country is? How can that be stated? How can that be how can we compare different countries? Is it possible? Yeah, that is possible, obviously. Why it won't be possible? So different countries, let's take the example. Take example first. Just think that in your class there are few people with different heights, and we need to compare that. Then we'll see to it and we'll take the average height, right? So if the people are above that average height, that means they can be selected for some sports or something. If they are below the height, they won't be selected, right? This is how we compare. So now in cases of country, we compare the country by by calculating their per capita income. So per capita income is the total income of the country by the total population of that country. Okay, so let's consider that you live in a nation, and the per capita income, like the total income of the country per year, consider per year, is around 50 billion dollars. Okay, $50 billion, and the population of the country is around 5 crore or 5 lakh, whatever. 5 lakh, let's take a bit less, 5 lakh. So if that's the population of the country and that much is the earning, so it's pretty much sure that the country is very rich. Okay, you need to, and I know that you guys know how to do the average. It is the total income of the country by the total number of total population, and then we'll provide you with the per capita income. Per capita income is nothing but average income, and average income. Okay, so the comparison was actually given by this World Bank. The World Bank reports brought out by the World Development report, brought out by the World Bank. This criterion is used in classifying countries with per capita income of $12736 per annum. Okay, like 12,736 per annum and above in 2013. This is 2013. It is important. You need to remember that this is the the World Development Report of 2013. You can't state it as 2011 or 12. Okay, you have to state the date, because at this particular date, this was considered as a the highest income, higher income. This is the main basis on which the countries would be concluded as a rich country. Okay, but it was in 2013, and it has changed because it is 2018, and it has changed a lot. So it was considered that if the country with the per capita income of 12,736 per annum, per year, and above in 2013 are called rich countries, and those with per capita income of $1,045 or less are called low income countries. Okay, India comes in the category of low middle income countries because the per capita income of India in 2013 was $1,570 per annum, and this can be considered as a low middle income country. It is low but middle, not that low, but still it's low. That's why. And Middle East and certain other small countries are generally called developed countries. India is a developing country. Okay, it is not fully yet developed. Developed means they will be enhanced in each and every process of in each and everything, in technology, in education, in everything, in every field of life. It will be developed, but India is not yet developed that way. India's main work is agriculture. Okay, and in order to get to technology, it will take some time. That's why India is considered as a developing country. Now here, average income, the per capita income that we right now studied. What is here it's average income. So I told you that per capita income is only average income. So here it's given what is the limitations of average income. So the limitation is that, see, here are two countries given, okay, A and B. So in country A, monthly income of 5 citizens, okay. So monthly income, first is 9,500, second is 10,500, third is 9,800, fourth is 10,000, and fifth is 10,200. So all these are relatable, and they have the same average, because total income is same and number of people is also same. So their average will be same. Here it's given country B is 500, 500, 500, 500, and the last is 48,000. And 48,000 is like pretty much high, that only the fifth person is earning that. But the average income will be same for both the countries. So will we be able to understand that which one is a better country? Can you say just by seeing that per capita income? I don't think so, because country A is very rare. Like country A is a has moderate income. Like incomes are quite relatable. Everyone has sort of same income, just a little bit up and downs. But in country B, we can see that 4 of the people out of 5 are poor. Like they are earning just rupees 500, and the 5th people is earning 48,000. There's a drastic change, right? So, which one would you say is more developed, country A or country B? You'll all say that country A is more developed, because there is more the division of income is quite equitable, like it's quite equal. But in country B, just 4 people are not given that much of income, and the 5th people earns a lot. So 5th person earns a lot. So this average income can give the average income of the entire country, but it won't give the income of per person. It won't show us that if any person is not earning, or if any person is not getting that much of money. In order to do that, in order to compare different countries, average income is not the best way, is not the most useful way of calculating or comparing the countries, because of this limitation. Now we'll do with the income and other criteria. Like last we read about that per capita income, and per capita income is not the best way. We saw the limitations, right? And now here we are with the per capita income of Maharashtra, Kerala and Bihar. What is the per capita income of Maharashtra? It is 1,17,091. Kerala is 1,03,820. Bihar is 31,119. It's 2 less for Bihar, right? So, and this per capita income is of 2015 and 16. Now, here are some comparative data on Maharashtra, Kerala and Bihar. Both of it are quite important. Okay, so Maharashtra. Maharashtra is the infant mortality rate of Maharashtra is infant mortality rate. I want you guys to learn all these definitions. It is quite important. You need to learn it. That these few definitions, like explanation of some of the terms used in the table. That is infant mortality rate, IMR. Infant mortality rate is indicates the number of children that die before the age of 1 year as a proportion of 1,000 live children born in that particular year. So, infant mortality rate is in 1 year, the number of children that die before the age of 1 year, before the age of they die within 1 year of their birth, as a proportion of 1,000 live children born in that particular year. Okay, so number of children that die before the age of 1 year, as a proportion of 1,000 live children born in that particular year. Okay, I hope you have understand this, and if you have any further problem, you can obviously tell me in the comment box. Literacy rate. Literacy rate measures the proportion of the literate population in the 7 and above age group. See, if a person is 7 and educated, then he or she is considered as literate. Okay, so the literacy rate, it measures the proportion of the literate population in the 7 and above age groups. Okay, net attendance ratio. It is about the total number of children of the age group 14 and 15 years attending schools as a percentage of total number of children in the same age group. Okay, like the total number of children of the age group 14 and 15 who are attending school as a percentage of the total number of children of the same age group. Okay, and now Some comparative data on Maharashtra and Kerala. The first is infant mortality rate per 1,000 live births. There is Maharashtra. It is 24 infant mortality rate. This means 24 children, like there is a proportion. Like 24 children die in 1 year before the age of